Orcish armor, huh? Had me a set of that once. Ugly and strong, like those that forged it.
Hello there, Marc and Davis, and welcome back to the second episode of a week of gaming. This time, I only played 2 games, but boy, did I play them quite a bit. Again, we got some Skyrim clips here for about 20 minutes and about 10 minutes of Pokémon Crystal Dust. Pokémon Crystal Dust is the remake of Generation 2 on the Gen 3 engine. So, you know, this is very expected stuff. This is basically, I know, like, the thing is here is so obvious, but all you play is fucking Skyrim and Pokemon. I was like, yeah, I kind of do. Those are games I enjoyed. I don't know what to tell you. But, you know, next week I will be, I'll try to experiment with some different stuff. If that's a complaint. But my Elgato hasn't been working, so that's why I haven't been playing more stuff on the console. Because I surely would have, and I would have recorded the freaking Yu-Gi-Oh playthrough by now if the Elgato was working. I don't know why it doesn't work on my computer. But anyways, and these Skyrim clips are going to be showing me basically finish the Civil War quest line, and of course I'm Orc playing for the Imperials, and I'm just a one-man army. I mean, I guess that's what Skyrim makes you into, but I'm like already in the 20s, close to level 30. You know, I'm pretty overpowered already, and you see I have the fire enchantment on my ebony sword, so I am just cutting through these Stormcloak soldiers like they're fucking butter. It's like not even a fucking issue, bitch. And there you go. So it's like, I hate that. I mean, again, I will always have this complaint about Elder Scrolls, or really any RPG, is like they don't have multiple like dialogue or just sentences. Like they don't have to talk back to you, but like lines for how you're doing. So like Legate Ricka should be like, holy shit, you're fucking them up so bad. You know, like they should get kind of mad that you're not letting the Legate lead. But then they're like, oh shit, I mean, maybe you should be the leader because you're just fucking everything up all by yourself, which I did this whole fucking dungeon. Here we're at the inn, the Draugr with the jagged crown, I believe. And, you know, what was that, 3 hits? Pretty fucking easy. So just like that. It's just kind of funny looking back on it, and like how much of a deal Miss Ricka made of the jagged crown. Like, it doesn't matter in the end. We ended up killing him, so why does it matter? Whatever. It'd be interesting if you could fail this mission and he gets it in like one hold flips, like Dawnstar or something. If that's, I don't know, maybe like Dawnstar and Morthal flip, that'd be something. But you can't. You just have to succeed. There's no way to fail it. Even though Stormcloaks got pretty deep in there, but whatever. And as you also may notice, we're gonna be getting a lot powerful throughout this edition, because for every Civil War quest I do, I cleared 2 dungeons by myself, and I finish a different mission. So I basically do 3 different things, and then I do another Civil War mission. So I went to progress in the Civil War quest, I had to go back to Bleak Falls Barrow. Well, not go back, but just go there, because I never went there, even though it was like the first dungeon you're supposed to do in the game. I don't go there until I'm level 27 or some shit. Which, as you can imagine, it was completely fucking easy. 2, a 3, 4. And just like that, I got the Dragonstone. And now we defend Whiterun from the dragon. Pretty easy stuff. I love how easy like beating dragons is on this playthrough. I mean, obviously, not obviously, but ironically, I should say, this has been the hardest dragon to kill in this playthrough. I killed dragons before this one, and it took like 3 or 5 hits with power attacks. This one was actually pretty hard, and the ones after this are just a joke. and you know, take all this stuff, sell it, and you know, I'm quite the merchant. And by the end of this week, I should have over 100,000 gold. So yeah, pretty easy stuff. I finally, I guess, officially find out that I'm Dragonborn, which is all right. Man, hopefully the next game it'd be pretty interesting. I mean, there's no telling what they're gonna do. I just know one thing: it's probably what YouTuber, any person on Reddit is saying about what it could be, what it should be. It's probably not gonna be any of those things. Bethesda's probably gonna find a way to find like the least imaginative way to do Elder Scrolls 6, but it'll still be an amazing game because the base materials are already just so ripe. Like you would really have to really try to make a game with such a budget and such a long like production period bad. With all that effort, you know, it's bound to be an amazing game. I wonder what is the worst game that had, because like production on Elder Scrolls 6 in some form or fashion, like the ideation of what it's going to be, it started as far back as like 2018, right? So it's going to come on some, like, I think generally it's agreed on like 2025, like between 24 and 26, somewhere in there. So let's just say splitting down the middle, 25, 7 years of duration. It's in like 8, 9, 2, 5. It's in 8 years, but it's 7 years in time if you do the math. I know that sounds stupid, but it makes a difference. Like, you know, if you said war, wow, I cannot talk. I have not been recording much lately, so that's why I'm like stumbling over my words more than I already do. But if you said like World War I, or 1914 and 1918 only lasted 4 years, that's kind of not really getting the whole point, because they fought all of like half of 1914, 1915, 16, 17, and 18. And it's really ineffectual. They fought on 5 years. Anyways, I know it's kind of a dumb distinction, but you know, I think that matters. So they'll be working on this game on 8 years. It'd be pretty hard to, in that time, not make something great. But what would be the worst game that took 8 years of development? That'd be a tough one. I guess like there's still Kickstarter games that started in like 2013 that took forever to come out. Like Amori, is Amori good? My sister played. I think she said it was alright. Anyways, this is the battle right run, everyone. And you can fail this mission, I'm pretty sure, and you just get pushed back a little bit. But I've never failed it before because that seems very annoying. But you know, I chopped down all these guys, dozens and dozens of Stormcloak soldiers, and you know, about to be level 30, and that's it. Pretty easy stuff. Now taking Fort Dunstad. I believe this is like northeast of Whiterun. This is taking the Pale Hold. I was about to say, I already fucking forgot. What's been happening with me? Nothing much, just doing work. I'm trying to recover from, like, I spent 2 weeks, and I guess I never finished this, talking about this, but I finished, I didn't finish anything. What the fuck am I trying to say? Hurricane Ida. You know, I've been gone for 2 weeks from, you know, away from my apartment. And now we take it Fort Greenwall. I think this is in the Rift. Just blowing through this quest line. But yeah, I'm just trying to get back in the what's it called? The seat of things? The swing of things. And I'm trying to do like all out push to by the end, I want to say by the end of January, I'm really trying to get my channel like like a real audience. You know what I'm saying? Like some people watch, some people don't, some people never watch. And I really want like a real audience, like to the point that they would like make their own subreddit for me. I know that seems egotistical, but it is. I don't care about the actual subreddit. I would never check it. I don't care if people are really talking about me or not. But it's just like a sign that people care about your channel. It'd be cool if someone cared about my work. But doing this for quite some time, and it sucks that really no one cares about it. In my family, on the internet, anywhere. But anyway, as you see, me being sad again, and you see here, I got my smithing up to level 100. It was an arduous process of buying materials, making stuff, selling them back to people. And, you know, now I can make dragon bone armor. And I already got the main dragon bone piece on me right now. I go to Riften, check out how things are. I wake up, and Brynjolf wants me to be a thief with him, and I'm sorry. The orcish warrior is a man with a code. He may not be moral by your standards, but you cannot lie about him having a code, because he definitely has one. And you don't be a thief, you don't do too much rape, and you don't join the Dark Brotherhood. That's what we can all agree on that one. We can all agree on that one.
Sorry, I usually have a nose for this kind of thing. Never mind then, lad. If you
Man, it sucks so much that you can't destroy all the guilds that you don't like. Like I mean, I have no problem with Thieves Guild. Like if I was, like for this character I'm playing, I have a problem with it. But on my like original Argonian playthrough, I joined every single guild because I thought, oh, that's what you gotta do to 100% the game. Even though 100% sitting the game isn't really a thing in this, you just do everything your character would do, and then you say fuck it to all the other stuff. But it'd be nice if I could just like side against a guild, side against the companions. Not even like with the Silver Hand. Fuck them too. Just wipe them all out. Wipe out Thieves Guild. Wipe out Dark Brotherhood. Be a member of Panitas Acalatus. Just wipe them all the fuck out. But here we are. Fuck all that other shit. This is what the playthrough's about. Taking back Skyrim for the Empire. Hell yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. For the Legion. Let's fucking go. Alright. So I just come up and win hell. It's already fucked up. I mean, it's like a slight difference between what the city already actually is. It's just a cold, shitty place with not so great people. But I'm just cutting through all these. I'm going by it so fast. I think at one point you see people spawning in front of me because I'm not supposed to be up that far, which is great, you know. And that's it. For you, yeah, it's pretty easy. It kind of sucks that the let me move out your way for you, ma'am. It kind of sucks that this is like the last battle of the Civil War, and it's just like a shittier version, a less action-packed version of all the previous battles. I guess you could say that makes sense because we killed all his men at this point, and there's only a few stragglers left. Real believe. Oh, look at all that! Come on! Oh fuck! TV's loud. You probably can't hear that. Anyways, there we are. Now we're look at that, just spawning right in right there. And wow, I'm about to be level 36. Oh, I'm level 37. Crazy. But anyways, here we are.
Already done, sir.
Let me level pretty quick, of course. 36 perks, but almost nothing to spend the perks on. Yeah, it wasn't the smartest mod, I guess.
Insurrection, murder of Imperial citizens.
Tell him. Tell him. Tell him.
Not while I'm still breathing, it's not.
Step aside, Galmar. We're here to accept Ulfric's surrender.
I'll never surrender Skyrim into the hands of a corrupt, dying empire.
Dying?
Skyrim doesn't belong to you.
Bitch, we living.
Enough! You are traitors and will die traitors' deaths. Stand down and face public execution, or advance and face summary execution by my hands. It matters little to me. Either way, I'll be sending your heads back to Cyrodiil.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Alright, let's throw down. Sorry, Galmar. Ah! Shit.
Die! I have no problem killing you. How do you feel about dying? You're pathetic.
And just like that.
Well, Alfred, you can't escape from me this time. Any last requests before I send you to wherever you people go when you die?
You people?
Sovngarde, sir.
Right. Well,
Let the Dragonborn be the one to do it. It'll make for a better song.
song or not, I just want it done.
I'll do it.
Here, use my sword to do it.
No, right here.
I made sure to sharpen it.
This is a mistake for me. Never use another man's sword. It'd be like using another man's penis to have sex with a woman. Come on. And there you go.
Powers be with you.
Oh, you ever see say, "Oh, Taos be with you."
Nothing. Just saying goodbye.
Well, the men will be expecting some kind of speech.
Sure.
We'll need to hand the city over to that free will.
Now, do want to say some words about Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak. Amazing voice. He's voiced by some Hungarian voice actor.
The Legion
Wish he
will be
was.
staying here
He
for quite
sounded
some
more
time.
familiar, but I guess not.
I don't
Just some
expect
guy
there to be any further
from
violence.
Central Europe. And you know, I felt like it's kind of disrespectful to take his clothes. So I don't.
It's been an honor to have you at my side.
Yeah. It's been
My
fun too.
appreciation. I want you to keep
Oh, I guess this is a great time to tell you, Mr. Tullius. Every gift you've been giving me for winning battles, I've been selling them for cash. But anyways, it's time for Pokémon Crystal Dust. It's a pretty good game so far. It's the exact same game as Crystal, but with Gen 3 music and graphics and all that other stuff. Oh, and battling mechanics. And the Gen 3 Pokemon are able to be traded. Jesus Christ. Traded to this game, but we won't be able to catch any of them, I'm pretty sure. There's no Safari Zone either, I don't think. Maybe there's a Fuchsia City. I haven't got there yet. But anyways, playing as a girl, called her Bombassa. Why? I don't know. Alright, I pick Totodile. It is my favorite of these starters. The water one is usually my favorite out of the 3 starters, or any set of starters, because water is my favorite type. And that's why I think Pokemon Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire, and Omega Ruby and Omega Sapphire, Alpha Sapphire, are not 7.9s. They're 9.7s in my book. Anyways, I named this Totodile Lucio. I don't know why. I just thought of it. Anyways, on route, what is this, 30? And it's just cool to see this battle reanimated in Gen 3 graphics. But anyways, I'm going through. I do the normal thing. I train my Pokemon off the wild Pokemon 29 and 30, and the trip back to Cherry Grove to level 9 always. I always put my starters level 9 to make this battle, the outcome of this battle, nearly unquestionable. Because, you know, I just like to be safe, you know? But I understand a lot of people out here, I've been hearing, like from my years of eavesdropping and researching and all this and family stories, people just love raw dogging. And I don't like, that's just, you know, and then they get all kind of confused why their life is messed up at 40 because you had 2 to 4 children that you didn't plan for, and now looking back, you kind of don't want. So who am I knowing everyone else's story and learn from their life mistakes? I'm not raw dogging anything, not even my Pokemon games. And my rival's name, I'm going for some, I bet this is 100% original. I bet no one have ever done this before, especially after 2012. Silva. Yeah, his name's Silva. Yeah, it is terrible, but give me that egg. Oh no, I don't get the egg yet. I always forget that. You technically you had the egg on that trip back from Mr. Pokemon's house, but it doesn't show up in your party. Anyways, we're already in the ruins of Alpha. I skipped a bunch. You know, I did a bunch of trainer battles, of course, but I'm only showing the major stuff. I love this puzzle. It's easy. I didn't do everything. I always forget that you can use the escape rope here. You can go to a different place in the ruins of Alpha. But I don't think it's going to be until a lot later until you could hit up the patch of grass. You need surf for that, I believe. But in that patch of grass, you can get like, I don't know, some cool Pokemon. I don't know. I forget what it was actually. But I remember it being cool. But I thought this took a good bit of work by the people who made this game to have, you know, it's not like you can just import Pokemon Crystal, this puzzle, like they have to reprogram and draw these panels and all this. It took quite a bit of work. There's like maybe a real love. And I recognize here the eyes are fucked up. And there you go. What's happening? Here we go. We're in the Sprout Tower. This is the big sage at the end, Sage Lee. I believe he has 2 Bellsprouts and a Hoot Hoot. And I did not heal, but that is not a problem because I don't think it's not until past level. No, actually, I think at level 7 they start to have Vine Whip, but it barely does any damage, and they do growth half the time, so it's not that big of a deal. Lucio is, you know, the big dick warrior he is, so he's just gonna just plow through everything. And in terms of what my team's gonna look like, I have no idea. In Pokemon Gen 2, the Johto games, I always just struggle to find teammates because I try to get something different. But there's such a limited amount of options to get an early game. And by like gyms 3 through 5, I don't know, it just takes forever to level up your Pokemon because the level curve is kind of low, as you know. So I think in this playthrough, I'm probably gonna have like 4 Pokemon. I'm gonna have like an Eevee and maybe a Togetic and maybe some Drag. I don't even know. I know definitely getting the Eevee, some sort of evolution I'm gonna get, but I don't know. Now listen to this. Listen to this music. All the instruments are not normally used in Fire Red, Leaf Green or in the Hoenn games. I mean, the instruments are probably already in the, like, already part of the sound font, but they just never use them in those games. So, like, I mean, they already had a bunch of Johto music in Ruby and Sapphire to begin with. If you go in there, and the music just sounds so different. Like, the sound font doesn't seem to fit like the Hoenn or Kanto, actually. But here we go, our fighting leader Falconer, getting our first gem badge. Of course, the same level 9 Pidgey, level 9 Pidgeotto. How do you get level 9 Pidgeotto? I guess he went to Viridian Forest and caught one. But how did that Pidgeotto in the wild become a Pidgeotto at level 9? I don't know. It's a mystery, still being sleuthed out by the game theorists, if that's still a fucking thing. And just like that, Lucio's level 17. Sally does not evolve here. But yeah, I do not know what I'm gonna do about my party. Like some people, they have, like when they go to cancel, they get a second team. I can't even assemble a first team. I can't think of it. I might get a Machop actually, because you can trade to get a Machop, I believe, in Goldenrod City. So, oh, a level 11 Pidgeotto. You know what? He bumped up the levels. I've noticed that on this one. On everything else so far, I think it's been exactly the same, like exactly the same. But I'm pretty sure in the original Crystal, the original Gen 2, it was 7 and 9 respectively for the Pidgey and Pidgeotto. But doesn't matter. Lucio is a beast all the same. So, so we get the Zephyr badge, and with that, we do not get the ability for traded Pokemon to obey us, which I find odd. You don't get that until Bugsy. But we do get our attack raised by 20% for having this badge, and we also get TM40, which is Aerial Ace instead of getting shitty Mudslap. I don't know what they give you in Heart Gold Soul Silver. It's not Mudslap, but it's definitely not as good as Aerial Ace. But too bad Totodile can't learn it. But you know, if you did have a flying type, like any basic starting game flying type, it would be kind of powerful with that Aerial Ace. But here, we're on the route south of Violet City, and beat a Hoppip, and now Lucio level 18. Here we go. This Totodile is going to evolve. He is cool. He is sexy, and he's gonna be even more of a beast because he's not. I don't know. And he's about to feast on children. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-boo. Team Rocket, the group of corrupted scoundrels, must be beaten back by Bombassa and her loyal Lucio. So yes, same thing here, level 14 Coughing. I think that's the only Pokemon he has. Just like the Gen 2 counterpart. Yeah, pretty easy. Even though Coughing has like alright special defense, nothing is gonna stand up to my Lucio at this point in the game. Crocodile is just over leveled at this point. But now we're moving on to Bugsy. Level 14 Metapod, also a Kakuna, and then she's gonna finish up with a Scyther, as you know. But if you have a special attacker for this, it doesn't even have to be super effective. The Metapod and Kakuna stand no chance. Even though the Metapod and Kakuna, I think, have a attacking move. I think they know Furry Cutter. They don't know Tackle, but they definitely know Fury Cutter, I think. But maybe it's just me replaying Pokemon Crystal X so much that I think they have attacking moves. If they don't, that sucks, but it doesn't even matter because I'm so over leveled anyways. And Kakuna, one hit, bitch. And now for the big Kahuna, Scyther, level 16. I think he has the moves Quick Attack, Fury Cutter, Wing Attack, Quick Attack, that's what it is. And probably some other shitty move. It doesn't really matter. I mean, he has very good stats because it's Scyther, but I can kind of withstand everything he's dishing out because Crocodile is a good Pokemon in its own right and over leveled. So just like that, I defeat Bugsy. And we get the bug badge, the insect badge, I think. And I think with that, traded Pokemon up to level 30 obey us. All the high badge. But anyways, I'm going to wrap up this episode of A Week of Gaming. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Tell you what I could do to make this show better, or you want any questions you want answered, stuff like that. I will answer the question about what's the shittiest game to be developed for 8 years on the next episode. With that, check out my Apple Music, check out my Twitch, check out the merchandise, check out all the other links. They're all down in the description below. See you guys later.